Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve Gujcet 2021 physics paper in English medium, and here it is clearly seen that set number is 15. Actually this paper will be of old syllabus, so some questions will be of old syllabus and some will be are in current syllabus also. So let's see, we will try to solve all the questions, and without wasting any time, let's begin. What first question says, for an LCR series circuit, L is equals to 25 millihenry, R is equals to 3 ohm and capacitance is equals to 62.5 microfarad. What is the frequency of the source at which resonance occurs? Okay, which resonance occurs. So for we know that for resonance, F is equals to 1 upon 2 pi under root LC. Okay, so according to this, 2 pi multiplied by L which is 25 millihenry into 10 to the power minus 3 multiplied by 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 6 raised to 1 by 2. And on solving this, if you adjust power here, it will be 10 to the power 4 divided by 6.28 multiplied by under root 156.25. We will solve this one further. Just a second. Okay, so it will be 127.38 hertz. Okay, here it is option A. Next question. For a series LCR circuit with L is equals to 2 Henry, C is equals to 18 microfarad and R is equals to 10 ohm, what is the value of Q factor of the circuit? Okay, see, this question will be in omitted syllabus because Q factor is not in our syllabus as now. But we know that Q factor Q is equals to 1 upon R under root L by C. On putting this, 1 by 10 into under root L is 2 divided by 18 into 10 to the power minus 6. So it is 1 by 10 multiplied by 333. Actually writing in this way, 333 divided by 10. Option will be D. Next question. What is the range of radio frequency band FM on frequency modulated band? See, if you see this question, you could say it is in omitted syllabus because communication system is not in the syllabus, but it can also be related as electromagnetic waves also. And for that, it is clearly mentioned in the textbook that radio waves occurs in 88 megahertz to 108 megahertz. So its answer is D, textbook based question. Next question. A plane electromagnetic wave of frequency 25 megahertz travels in a free space along the direction X. The particular point in the space and time magnet where B is equals to 2.1 into 10 to the power minus 8 k cap, then E vector then E will be, so we know that for E vector is equals to B vector cross C vector. Therefore B cross C multiplied by C, magnetic field is in k cap and the wave is propagating in I gap. So if we write this way, I, J and K, wave is traveling from K to I, so it will go towards J. So electric field will be positive J cap, and on putting value on this, answer will be 2.1 into 10 to the power minus 8 multiplied by speed of light 3 into 10 to the power plus 8. So this will be cancelled out, and 2.8 means 6.2, 6.3. So 6.3 J cap volt per meter. So 6.3 J cap volt per meter B. And C, here frequency of 25 megahertz is given, but we know that speed of light it is obvious that C is equals to f lambda, and speed of electromagnetic wave is constant, which is equals to C. Okay, now here this question is very important, and I think the most good question is in the syllabus. See now what it happens that a glass prism having refractive index mu placed in air for angle of minimum deviation of prism is same as an angle of prism. Then what is the value of angle of prism? Okay, so it is saying that A is equals to delta minimum, and we know that A plus delta minimum is equals to I plus E. And according to this equation, if A is equals to 2A, delta minimum is equals to A, therefore A is equals to 2A, therefore I is equals to 2I. So in this equation we can also say that it is equals to 2R. Why 2R? Because here if you draw a triangle and prism means it is clear that it will be Snell's law, and if you apply Snell's law here, it will be angle of incident, and here will be R or A. So if it is A, then it will be A by 2. On solving this, if you apply Snell's law is equals to N2 sin I is equals to N2 sin R, and here it is clear that N1 is air, and sin A is equals to mu refractive index given and sin R. Okay, now solving this, if we can solve this equation as, therefore 2 sin A by 2 into cos A by 2 is equals to mu sin A by 2. Why A by 2? Because R is equals to A by 2. So this will be cancelled, and therefore 2 into cos A by 2 is equals to mu, and if we have to write in cos theta, so cos A by 2 is equals to 2 mu, not mu by 2, therefore if A is equals to 2 into cos inverse A by 2, 2 cos inverse A by 2, option A. Moving ahead in the next equation, let's see. The radius of curvature of a face of a double convex lens is 10 cm and 15 cm. Its focal length is 12 cm. The refractive index of the material is, okay, direct formula wise question is asked here. We know that lens maker formula 1 by f is equals to, one medium is air, it is not clearly mentioned, therefore n minus 1 divided by 1 upon r1 minus 1 upon r2, and on the second mirror minus 15 focal length, on the other side it will be, so therefore 1 by 12 effective focal length is equals to n1 minus 1 multiplied by 1 by 10 minus 1 by 15, so it will be plus, therefore 1 by 12 is equals to n minus 1 multiplied by minus 5 by 30. We can also write this equation as 1 by 12 multiplied by 30 by 5 is equals to n minus 1, and on solving this it will be 1 by 2, so 1 by 2 is equals to n minus 1, so therefore n is equals to 3 by 2, which is equals to 1.33a. Next question. To find the equivalent focal length due to combination of two convex lengths are connected in having focal length of both 30 centimeter. Okay. Again direct formula based question. We know that for effective focal length we can write 1 by f is equals to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2, and both have 30. So we can write 2 by 30 is equals to 1 by f. Therefore f is equals to 15 centimeter. So option A. Moving further, next question. A tank is filled with water of height 16 centimeter. Find the apparent depth of the needle lying at the bottom of the tank is measured by microscope. Refractive index of the water mu is 4/3. Okay. So we know that height of image is equals to height of object, which is equals to refractive index of A divided by n of water. Everything is given in this question, and we have to find H is equals to HO into NA by NW. Height of object is given 16 centimeter, multiplied by 1 divided by 4/3. So answer will be 4 into 3, which is equals to 12 centimeter. Option B. Next, see what next question says. Estimate the distance for which ray optics is good approximation for the appropriate of 5 mm and wavelength of 500 nanometer. Okay, this question is repeated and we have solved in 2022 paper also, and we know that this is in omitted syllabus and good approximation is not in our syllabus, but we try if Az is equals to a square by lambda, and if you put 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 square divided by 500 into 10 to the power minus 9. So on putting this, the answer will be 50 meter. See next question. The wavelength of light 500 nanometer is used in Young's dual slit experiment. The distance between the slit and the screen is 100 centimeter and the slits are separated by 1 mm. Then find the distance between fifth and third bright fringe. Okay, here distance is fifth and third bright is asked. So we can write for fifth x5 is equals to 5 lambda d by d formula, and x is equals to 3. We can write 3 lambda d by d, and we have to find distance, means x5 minus x3. So answer will be 5 lambda d by d. Subtraction lambda d by d which is equals to 2 lambda d by capital D. On solving this, we will get 2 into 5 100 into 10 to the power minus 9, and d is given 100 centimeter, means 1 meter, divided by 10 to the power minus 3. So answer will be 1 mm. A. Okay, see what next question. Which of those metal having least work function among them? See, this question is on knowledge base and a clear table is given in textbook, and from that our answer will be NSO. Next question. What is the de Broglie wavelength associated with an electron accelerated through potential difference of 64 volt? Okay, see, this equation is in omitted syllabus, but we have already solved this in March 2023 paper. Means first 21 asked and second one is it is asked in 23 paper. So solving further, lambda is equals to h upon root 2 MeV, and if we put values here 6.63 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 34 divided by, actually we can write this equation in shortcut trick also, and it will be more easily. lambda is equals to 1.227 nanometer divided by root v. So 1.227 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 9 divided by root 64, and root 64 is equals to 8. So 0.227 divided by 8 is equals, into 10 to the power minus 9. So answer will be 0.153 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter, which is equals to 1.53 angstrom. C. Moving further in the next question, what it says, and photoelectric effect, that the graph of stopping potential V0 versus frequency V is a straight line. What will be the slope of the straight line? Okay, we know that for stopping potential EV is equals to HF minus HF0. Let's say F is equals to mu minus mu 0, and therefore V0 is equals to H by E into V minus H by E into mu 0. And if we compare this graph is equals to Y is equals to mx plus c, then m is equals to H by E. So H by E, answer will be C. Next question, what is the shortest wavelength present in Balmer series of spectral line? Again, this question was also asked in 2021 and 22, both the years. If you solve for Balmer series, 1 by lambda is equals to R divided by 1 upon n1 square minus n2 square, and Balmer series means n is equals to 2. Therefore 1 by lambda is equals to R divided by 2 square minus shortest wavelength means the wave should be go to infinity. Therefore 1 by lambda is equals to R value, no, option given in R. Therefore we can say R by 4. Therefore lambda is equals to 4 by R, option D. See, here all the options are given in denominator R. Sometimes option should be also like this, means R by 4 and R by 3, and here option is given, so we have to be careful. Okay, moving further, what next question says, the radius of innermost electron orbit of hydrogen atom is 5.3 into 10 to the power minus 11 meter, means Bohr's orbit. What is the radius of n is equals to 4? Okay, for that we know that R4 is equals to n square into R0. R0 means Bohr's orbit. Therefore 4 square multiplied by 5.3 into 10 to the power minus 11. So it will be 16 into 5.3 into 10 to the power minus 11. 16 into 5.3. 84.8 into 10 to the power minus 11. So it can write 8.48 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. 8.48, option B. Okay, moving further in the next question, the ground state of energy of hydrogen atom is minus 13.6 electron volt. What will be the kinetic energy of the electron? Okay, we know that for kinetic energy of electron it will be minus total energy, and minus 13.6, so answer will be 13.6 electron volt, 13.6a. Next question, how many neutrons will be produced of the given following nuclear reactions? Okay, here nuclear reaction is given, so according to this nuclear reaction we have to find numbers of neutrons. So we can write 236 is equals to 144 plus 89 plus, let's say it is x. So therefore 236 minus 233 is equals to x. Therefore x is equals to 3, option B. Next question, half lifetime of a radioactive element is 16 years. How much time will take to reduce to its activity 16 part? ઓકે 16 પાર્ટમાં ડિસ્કસ કરવાની છે. તો હવે વી કેન સે કે જો 16 યર્સ થાય છે 1/2 થવામાં, બરાબર, તો 32 યર્સ થશે 1/4 થવામાં, તો એનો મતલબ 48 યર્સ થશે 1/8 થવામાં. તો 1/16 યર થવામાં શું થશે? તો કે 64. ઓપ્શન ડી. સિમ્પલી યાદ રાખો તો આ રીતના રાખી શકીએ. બટ બાય ધ વે ધીસ ક્વેશ્ચન વિલ બી ઓફ omitted syllabus. Again, 19th question is also from not in our syllabus, but that was a line should be cleared mentioned in the textbook, and which states that what should be the ratio of neutron and proton for stability of higher nucleus. Higher nucleus means like uranium, thorium, and that kind of material. And for that, the stability ratio is 3s/4, means 3 neutrons and 3s/2 and 2 protons. What is the energy band gap for p-type and n-type semiconductor used in LED? Okay, for LED this question is again on omitted syllabus, but for LED the gain is 9 electron volt. Next question, what will be the full wave rectification in input frequency 60 Hz and output frequency will be? Okay, for full wave rectifier we know that output frequency is equals to 2 times input frequency for full wave. So 2 into 60, answer will be 120 Hz. Logic gate, this question is in omitted syllabus, but further moving, which of the following electronic logic circuit it behaves at which logical operation? Okay, in a given logic circuit, see here it is NOR gate, means it is a plus b and output is a plus b bar. But I am saying that you don't have to write any truth table or anything. This question will be solved directly. See here it is NOR gate. NOR gate means OR gate plus NOT gate, and again further moving it is NOT gate. So here this time it is 2 NOT gate and NOT gate cancel. Answer is only OR gate, so only OR gate C. Sometimes questions should be asked in this manner also, which makes our effort easy. Moving further, electric field intensity due to electric dipole on its axis at distance x greater than a and on equatorial distance are same. The ratio of x and y is same. According to this question, we know that dipole is 2 equal and opposite charges are separated to a distance, and if you say here and here, means this is axis and this is equatorial. Let's say axis is x and equatorial is y. Here both the point electric field is same, and we know that for axis electric field Ex is equals to 2 kp by x cube, and for equatorial we know that electric field Ey is equals to minus kp by y cube, but electric field at both the point is equal, so we can write 2 kp by x cube is equals to kp by y cube. So this is answer, and x cube by y cube is equals to 2, so we can say it is 1/3/2. Option A. Okay, moving again in the next question. As shown in the following figure, electron falls through the distance of 1.5 cm in a uniform electric field of magnitude 2 into 10 to the power 4 Newton per coulomb. Find the acceleration of the electron due to electric field. Okay, direct textbook question here it is given. We know that when electron is falling There are two forces applied. One is F gravitational force and another one is F electrical force. F gravitational force, we can say it is mg or it is ma. Or another is electrical force, and for the electrical force E into Q, and we have to find acceleration A. A is equals to EQ by M, and electric field is 2 into 10 to the power 4 multiplied by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 divided by 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31. So answer will be 0.351 into 10 to the power 16. So 3.5 2 into 10 to the power 15 meter per second square. Option C. Okay. See what next question says. Two large thin metal plates are parallel and close to each other. On their inner faces, the plates have same charge densities of the same sign of magnitude 17.7 into 10 to the power minus 22 coulomb per meter square. What is E in the outer region of the second plate? Okay. So for we know that, let's suppose here it is plate 1 and here it is plate 2. For example, let's say this place is positively charged and this plate is negatively charged, and we have to find electric field on the second plate. Let's say it is 1 and 2 electric field, okay, now let's assume this question in like it is plus sigma, plus sigma થશે તો પછી આ બાજુ E is equals to sigma by 2 epsilon naught plus sigma by 2 epsilon naught. So therefore sigma by epsilon naught, equals sigma by epsilon naught. Sigma શું આપ્યું છે? તો કે 17.7 into 10 to the power minus 22 divided by epsilon naught. Epsilon naught is 8.85 into 10 to the power minus 12. So answer is 2 into 10 to the power minus 10 Newton per coulomb. 2 into 10 to the power B. 0 not will be there. Okay. Again simple question. Which of the following option gives dimensional formula for electric potential? We know that potential is equals to work done to bring a unit positive charge from infinite distance to given point, and work done means energy m1 L2 t minus 2 and charge is a1 t1. So we can write this equation as m1 L2 t minus 3 a minus 1 m1 L2 t minus 3 d. Okay, some good question is asked. Find the equivalent capacitance between 2 points A and B for which for a given circuit capacitance. Here C is equals to 3 microfarad. Okay, so for this equation here we see that in this portion it is Wheaton bridge, so this capacitance will be denoted, and here two capacitors are connected in series. So when these two capacitors are connected in series, it will be C by 2. Same here, it is also C by 2. So equivalent circuit will be like this. Moving further, here two capacitors are in series, so it is also C by 2, C by 2. Okay, this one is C by 2, this is also C by 2, and this is C, and here C by 2 and C by 2. Okay, so this is in parallel and this both are in parallel. So we can say this is equivalent to 2C and this is equivalent to C, and these capacitance are in series. So for series equivalent capacitance we can write 2 into C divided by 2C plus C. So answer will be 2C by 3 and C is 3. 2 into 3 by 3. So answer will be 2 microfarad. C option. Which of the following is polar molecule? Which of the following is pair of polar? Okay, in dipole moment. This question is knowledge based, and for polar and non-polar we know that polar molecules means the atom in which dipole size is not same, and not same is HCl and H2. Okay, why? Because we know that in HCl it will be like that, H and Cl, or in H2 we also know that it will be like in this, means atomic size is different. So we can say that it is a pair of polar molecules. Okay, another good question. For which value of resistance R when galvanometer shows zero deflection on a pair of given circuit? Okay, for the value of R we know galvanometer has zero deflection. Suppose current flowing through AB, let's say current, for example, first of all we will give name. Let's say it is A, B, C, D, E and F, and this one is galvanometer G. So for example, current flowing through AB is I, and galvanometer doesn't show any deflections. Therefore in path B, E and D, the current galvanometer doesn't show any deflection, therefore current through this path is 0, ABC, sorry not ABC, CED, and hence current through resistor R is equals to I, means path B, C and D current is 0, and for path B, E and D current is I. Now applying Kirchhoff law in path A, B, C, D, E, F and A, means outer loop. On applying this Kirchhoff law, it will say minus 500 into I minus 2, sorry not 20, minus 2, because here no potential drop, here in this line there is no potential drop, and here last is negative terminal, so minus 2, and on moving further it will be, again it is positive, so it will plus 12 and equals to 0. So minus 500 I minus 10 equals to 0. So I is equals to 10 by 500 I. So I is equals to 1 by 50 ampere. Okay, in this question we have find I is equals to 1 by 50. Now applying Kirchhoff law in this portion. So on applying this, for, let's change color, for A, B, E, F and A loop. For this, for example, moving further, answer is 500 minus I, in the direction downward minus R, and battery is positive terminal, so plus 12 equals to 0. For Kirchhoff law we have to write in this way. Therefore 12 is equals to 500 I plus R. Okay, and I is equals to 1 by 50. Therefore 12, sorry not 1 by 12, 12 is equals to 500 divided by 1 by 50 plus R. Cut 10. Okay, therefore, wait a second, I think I have made a mistake. Yes, I think I had made a certain mistake. divided by 5, V is equals to V into IR. So for example, this current is I, so I, okay, now it is clear. Therefore 500 is equals to 5 divided by 50, and let's multiply I. So I is also 1 by 50, so this equation is R by 50. So we can write 600 is equals to 500 R, 500 plus R. So therefore R is equals to 100 ohm. गुड क्वेश्चन वॉज दिस. चलो ये टाइम में तो थोड़ा पेपर सारा पूछा जाता. ओके, as shown in the figure, 2 ampere current is passes through the conducting wire of radius of cross section area of wire at point A is 3R and at point B is R respectively. Then find the ratio of drift velocity of point A and B. Okay, we know that for current across this, I is equals to NAVD into E, and therefore VD is equals to I divided by NAE, where I, N and E is same. Therefore VD is inversely proportional to 1 by A. Therefore drift velocity is equals to pi r square, so it is inversely proportional to radius square. So we can say VDA by VDB is equals to RB by RA whole square. Okay, and according to this, R is R and it is 3R, so R by 3R square, so it will be 1 by 9. So for this VB is equals to 1 by 9, option C. Okay, moving further. In potentiometer is not in syllabus, but still looking forward. In potentiometer arrangement, the cell of the EMF is 1.5 volt of a balance point is 150 centimeter. The length of wire, if cell is replaced by another cell and balance point is shifted to 120, okay, what will be the EMF of second point? Easy question, not that much difficult. See, E is directly proportional to length, so E1 is directly proportional to length L1 and E2 is directly proportional to length L2. So therefore E1 by E2 is equals to L1 by L2. Therefore E2 is equals to E1 by L1 into L2. And if we see 1.5 divided by 150 multiply by 210, the answer is equals to 2.1. D. Next question. A circular loop of radius R carrying current I produces a magnetic field at current loop is B. What is the magnetic dipole of this loop? Okay, so we have to find dipole of this loop. For that, we know that magnetic moment M is equals to NIA, and for example this is equation 1. But magnetic field at a center of circular loop is equals to center. Magnetic field at center of loop is equals to mu 0 Ni by 2R, where N is equals to 1 of a loop. Therefore I is equals to 2 Br by mu naught. Let's say this is equation 2. Put 1 into. Therefore M is equals to N into 2 Br divided by mu 0 into A, where area, we can say area is equals to pi r square. So therefore M is equals to 2 pi B by r cube divided by mu naught, 2 pi B. Okay, option B. Next question. The horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field is at certain place is 3 into 10 to the power minus 5 Tesla, and the direction of electric field in geographic south to geographic north. A very long straight conducting carrying wire is steady 2 ampere, steady current 2 ampere. The force per unit length of the wire is replaced on horizontal table. Oh, direct simple textbook question, but બહુ લોંગ કરીને આપ્યો છે. સમજજો, ડાયરેક્ટ એક જ વસ્તુ છે. ફોર્સ કીધું છે, ફોર્સ પર યુનિટ લેન્થ કીધું છે. ઓકે, સો ફોર્સ પર યુનિટ લેન્થ માટે શું હતું તો કે એક વસ્તુ છે, ફોર્સ ઇઝ ઇક્વલ્સ ટુ BI/L સાઇન થીટા, and force per unit length means F/L is equals to BI sin theta. So for BI sin theta, see here it is placed in horizontal table, so it is clear that theta is equals to 90 degree on earth magnetic field and current carrying wire. So okay, so for this 3 into 10 to the power minus 5 multiply by 2 multiply by 1, so answer is 6. Next question jo hai, a solenoid of length 0.5 cm and radius 1 cm is made up of 100 tons. It carries a current of 10 ampere. What is the magnitude of magnetic field inside the solenoid? Okay, જો સોલિનોઇડ આપ્યું છે, બરાબર છે. તો સોલિનોઇડ માટે આપણે શું લખી શકીએ? B is equals to μ0 n I, and we can also write B is equals to μ0 capital N by L into I, because number of turn per unit length is not given. So therefore 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 multiply by 10 into power 3 multiply by 10 divide by 0.5. So on solving this, answer is 2.51 into 10 to the power minus 2 Tesla. Option B. 35 question. At certain place on a surface of the earth, horizontal component of earth's magnetic field is same as vertical component of earth's magnetic field. What is the angle of dip at that point? Okay, this question is not in our syllabus, angle of dip, but we can see that horizontal component and vertical component. So let's say like horizontal and vertical component of Earth's magnetic field same. So for that we can write tan theta is equals to tan V by H, and if tan theta is, this both is equal, therefore tan theta ની વેલ્યુ 1 થાય. જો tan theta 1 ક્યારે થાય તો કે theta is equals to 45 ડિગ્રી. તો આ કેસમાં આન્સર સી. જો પેપર એકદમ બેલેન્સ્ડ હતું, કોઈ ક્વેશ્ચન થોડા ડિફિકલ્ટ આવે જેમાં વિચારવું પડે, કોઈ ક્વેશ્ચન એવા હોય જે ઇઝી પણ હતા. લાસ્ટ 4 ક્વેશ્ચન વધ્યા છે. વોટ ઇઝ ધ મેગ્નિટ્યુડ ઓફ ઇક્વેટોરિયલ ફિલ્ડ due to bar magnet of length 5 cm at distance 75 cm at midpoint? The magnetic moment of bar magnet is, okay, magnetic moment. This question is not in the current syllabus, but we can say it is in syllabus or not, because direct formula is given. Let's say મેગ્નેટિક મોમેન્ટ છે અને ઇક્વેટોરિયલ છે, તો મેગ્નેટિક મોમેન્ટ और ઇક્વેટોરિયલ માટે શું ફોર્મ્યુલા હતી તો કે μ0 by 4 pi into m by r cube. So we can write μ0 by 4 pi is equals to 10 to the power minus 7, and here magnetic moment is 0.5 divided by 75 centimeter means 0.5 square. So answer will be 1.78 into 10 to the power 7 Tesla. 1.78 into the power 7 Tesla. Option B. Next question. For a current carrying solenoid having inside magnetic field 0.6, then find the magnetic energy per unit volume. Okay, magnetic energy per unit volume means rho is equals to B square by 2 mu naught. Okay, and magnetic field is 0.6 Tesla square divided by 2 into 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. On solving this, we can say 0.014 1433 into 10 to the power 7. So answer is equals to 1.4 into 10 to the power 5. And energy density, so joule per meter cube. Option C. છેલ્લા શું કહે છે? The self-inductance L of a solenoid and length L and cross-section area A increase. ઓકે, જો ત્રણ વસ્તુમાં શું કહે છે તો કે ઇન્ક્રીઝ થાય છે. Here with fixed number of n turns. Okay, so for self-inductance we know that L is equals to mu 0 n square A by L, where mu 0 n square is same. So L is inversely proportional to A by L, or we can write A is directly proportional to A, or L is inversely proportional to 1 by L. So therefore here what will happen, the area is increase and L is decreases. So option C, L decrease with increase A. Okay. Next question. The pair of adjacent coil has mutual inductance 1.5 Henry. If the current in one coil changes from 0 to 20 ampere in 0.5 seconds, what is the change in flux leakage with the other coil? Okay. So for the net we know that for coil E is equals to m delta I by delta T and delta E, and E is equals to d phi by dt is equals to m di by dt. So we can say that d phi is equals to here change, so negative, and it is also negative. M is made 1.5 and change ક્યાંથી થાય છે તો કે 0 to 20, so it is 20. So answer શું થાય તો કે 1.5 into 20, તો answer 30 Weber. So answer is 30 Weber, C. Next question. A 50 microfarad capacitor is connected to 110 volt 60 hertz frequency AC supply. Determine the RMS value of the current. Okay, only capacitor is given. So we know that IRMS is equals to VRMS divided by mod of Z, and here mod of Z is only capacitance, so it is VRMS divided by 1 upon omega C. So VRMS is equals, IRMS is equals to VRMS into omega C, and VRMS into omega C, VRMS is 100 with omega is equals to 2 pi, F is 60, and the capacitor is 15 microfarad, so 50 into 10 to the power 6, and multiplying this, answer is 2072400 into 10 to the power minus 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6, 2.07 into 10, 2.07 ampere, 2.07, okay, 2.1 D. So આ હતું આપણું 2021નું પેપર સોલ્યુશન્સ. કેવું લાગ્યું કોમેન્ટમાં જણાવજો અને સારા રિવ્યૂ આપજો. થેન્ક યુ.